Hi guys, I thought I'd show you a few of my quick breakfast recipes. So the first one is my strawberry cheesecake, and it's one that you make the night before. So I am in Andrew's dressing gown and it's Sunday evening, so this is my Monday breakfast. So there'll be a few little different breakfast recipes on this video just to give you a few ideas. There are some fuller recipes further down on my channel, so check those out. But just a quick overview of my strawberry cheesecake breakfast. So I've got my Kilner jar here, then I've got 40 grams of grape nuts already weighed out. I will try and insert a picture of a packet of grape nuts. So that is my Healthy Extra B. 40 grams of grape nuts for your Healthy Extra B. I'll just pour those in. Then I have some Quark, which is, this particular one is the Tesco Quark. I've got about 140 grams here. This is just plain at the moment, so what I'm going to add to this is my skinny syrup. So 2 squirts of that. This flavour is caramel, and that's free on the plan. And then I've also got from Cupcake World on Amazon some chocolate brownie flavouring. I'm just going to add a couple of drops of that and then give that a good stir. And you can see it immediately loosens. But what will happen overnight is it will thicken again. Not a lot of people like plain quark, so please don't be tempted to try this with plain quark because you probably won't like it. So you need to add something to sweeten it or flavour it, in my opinion anyway. So that's my quark, and then I've got my grape nuts in here. Just shake it a bit to level them out. See that, like that? So you've got a bed of grape nuts. Then you want to spoon your quark over. And I usually leave myself enough in the jar to have a few little spoonfuls of a night. So yeah. That's the quark, you see that, layered up, and then I've just got some chopped strawberries here, about four strawberries chopped up. I'm just going to throw them on the top. You can also use frozen fruit later on in the winter when the strawberries and raspberries are out of season. You can use frozen fruit. There we go, just throw those strawberries on top, there's loads there. So that's your strawberries, and then what I'm going to add is some cinnamon to give it an even cakier taste. It's a sprinkle of cinnamon and it's good for you as well. Then we close that Kilner jar, it looks like this, and we leave that in the fridge overnight. Good evening guys, so this is another quick breakfast for you. So this is Monday evening for Tuesday morning breakfast, and this is a twist on overnight oats. You'll have to excuse me, I've just completed a fitness stretch class, so I'm in my gym gear. So this is another quick breakfast that you can prepare the night before. This will be coming to Bridlington with me on my day out tomorrow, so I have no excuses. Once again, I've got my Kilner jar, coming very handy for me since I started Slimming World. And in here, I've got 45 grams of Dorset Cereals Simply Delicious Muesli. I will try and remember to insert pictures, but once again, that's Dorset Cereals Simply Delicious Muesli. and you can have 45 grams for your healthy extra B. I have just double checked the app. So just pour that into your Kilner jar or your bowl, whatever you're using. And it's got raisins and nuts in it. So I find that it's a bit more interesting than just plain oats. Level it out a bit and then take any free yoghurt. So in this case I've got a raspberry and cranberry Muller Lite. Pour that over. For me, I like it fully mixed in. This would obviously work with just your plain oats as well, but I do find with the muesli it gives it an extra twist, a lot more flavour. So mix the muesli fully in with the yoghurt, that's how I like it. The rule is in this house, you must always lick the spoon. And then take your speedy fruit. In my case, again, it's strawberries. And once again, when the weather turns, I'll be using frozen fruit. But as long as I can get nice strawberries, I'll continue with fresh strawberries. And just leave that on the top. And again, if you want to, you can top with cinnamon. Or even a little bit of sweetener if you use frozen fruit. Top with cinnamon, and then that will go in the fridge overnight. And that is my overnight muesli. Good evening guys, well here I am again with one of my quick breakfasts. So it's Tuesday evening for Wednesday morning breakfast. What I'm going to be having tomorrow is Ryvita Fruit Crunch. So you can have 2 of these for your healthy extra B, or they are 2.5 cents each. But all I'm going to do tonight is prepare my quark, because with quark the earlier you prepare it, the better it tastes if you're giving it a flavour. So let's see what I'm going to do with my quark. So what I've got here is 150 grams of the Tesco quark. Sorry, the light's playing up with that, but there's quark in that bowl anyway. And then I've got an Options hot chocolate sachet. This is the white chocolate flavour. I've only seen this in Sainsbury's, but others may have seen it elsewhere. And this is 2 cents. So you're going to make white chocolate quark. So, and as I say, the flavour will develop. You could make this in the morning if you want to, but I believe it's nice if you make it the evening before and the flavour will develop. So tip that into your quark. Now at this stage, I'm going to add some skinny syrup for a bit of extra sweetness and to also help loosen the quark. If you haven't got skinny syrup or you haven't got a very sweet tooth, you might just want to add a bit of water. So I'm just going to add a squirt of skinny syrup, and then I'm just going to gently stir that in. Obviously you can weigh your own chocolate powder, there's lots of different flavours available. And then once that's mixed in, all you would do is leave the quark in the fridge overnight, and then use it to dress your Ryvita in the morning. So that would be 2 cents. And if you don't want to spend the cents, then you can use the other things that I've used to flavour quark. You can use just your skinny syrup, vanilla essence, or another thing that people have started using is your no added sugar juice, and that would be sin free. So there are plenty of options if you don't want to spend the sins, but I just really like, now and again, a luxurious breakfast. So as I say, I'm going to leave this in the fridge overnight, and I'll show you the rest in the morning. Good morning, so it's now Wednesday morning. I've got my chocolate quark. You might need a little stir. All you basically want to do is spread the quark onto your Rivita. I like it quite thick. Yum. Don't forget this is chocolate quark for 2 cents. Made with options white chocolate powder. And then what you want to do is decorate that with your speedy fruit. So again, it's strawberries. I like it with raspberries as well. So just some chopped strawberries just on the top. And that is my chocolate quark Rivita breakfast. And if you weren't using chocolate quark and you were just using sweetened quark, you could also squeeze some of the choc shot over for half a cent, a teaspoon. That is really, really nice. But because I've already got chocolate quark, I'm not going to add more sins. So for me this will be just 2 sins and my healthy extra B. Happy Wednesday. Good morning guys, happy Thursday. So just a quick breakfast this morning. I have some Weetabix Crispy Minis chocolate chip. You can have 40 grams of this for your healthy extra B. Just a second, forgot to open it. Just a dead quick breakfast. So 40 grams. There's your 40 grams. And then I'm going to use almond milk. Now this Alpro roasted unsweetened almond milk, this particular one is 1 litre for your healthy extra A, or for 100 ml it's half a sin. So I think today I'm going to use it, I'm going to sin for it because I want some cheese later. And I usually use about 70 ml, so I'll give it half a sin anyway. Yeah, there's 75-80 ml there, so that's plenty for me. And then once again, I know this is boring, but I do love strawberries. I've got some chopped strawberries just to add in. And that's one really quick breakfast. And you don't necessarily have to use your healthy extra A if you're willing to sin for some almond milk. Good evening guys, I'm in my new Primark fluffy pyjamas. This is my final breakfast recipe for this video. So this is Thursday evening for Friday morning breakfast, so it's another overnight recipe and it's using grape nuts again, but this will taste completely different to the other grape nut one I did before, with the quark. So I've still got my 40 grams of quark in my Kilner jar. So I'll just pour the grape nuts in and level them out. So once again, that's 40 grams of grape nuts for your healthy extra B. Then I've got my free yoghurt. The one that I'm using today is the salted caramel cappuccino flavour. So these are the new coffee shop flavourings that they usually bring out in the winter. Currently these are only available in Iceland. Haven't actually tried this before, so I'll do a taste test in a minute. So you just want to give that yoghurt a quick stir. Oops, don't spill it everywhere. And then pour it over the grape nuts. And then for this recipe I do stir it in fully, and what will happen is the grape nuts will go really, really soft and a cake-like consistency. Whereas when you do it with the Quark, they retain some of their crunch. Give that a good tap, the spoon. And then you want, once again, you want your speedy fruit. So I've got some different fruit finally. I've got some raspberries. So I'm just going to put a handful of them on the top. And there you go. That will go in the fridge overnight, just like the rest. And it will be ready to eat first thing in the morning. So here you go, here I am. Let's have a taste of this. So this is the salted caramel. Oh, that's nice. It's not overwhelmingly sweet either, like some of the Mullers are. Yeah, you can taste the salted caramel in it. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos and it's given you some breakfast ideas. If you've got any questions, let me know. And please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.